I'm Tiny, and I just jumped out the porch, dirty glove bastard.
He was only 12 years old, he ain't know where to go. Kicked out the school safe, see y'all tryna set some dough, yeah. No, none of Friday,
All right, today we got Tiny jumping off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
How you feeling today, gang?
I'm good, how are you, man?
I'm coolin', man. It's a pleasure to have you here with us today.
Yes, sir.
Nah, for sure. So what you out here working on in Atlanta?
Not much, really, just trying to get more exposure, trying to just get used to it, to be honest. I'm liking the vibe and the feeling out here, to be honest, yeah.
No, that's real. How often do you get the chance to come out here to work?
Not much, this is my first time, for real.
For real?
Yes, sir.
What you done and seen so far?
Not much, for real, but today, you know, I'm getting out, try to go to the icebox, something like that.
A boy finna pop it out. So how would you compare Atlanta to back home in East St. Louis?
To be honest, I really don't know. It's really the same stuff, you feel what I'm saying? But the vibe out here just different, you feel what I'm saying? It's like more love out here, you feel what I'm saying? It's cool.
That's real. So for those who don't know, how would you describe life in East St. Louis?
To be honest, it's just gutter. It's like same as any other place, you feel what I'm saying? It's no different, but it's more trenches down there than it is down here, you feel what I'm saying? I really don't know, but it's really the same though, to be honest.
Like every hood, everywhere?
Yeah.
I feel that. So how does East St. Louis compare to St. Louis?
It's just, to be honest, it's just like slang and the music scene, you feel what I'm saying? But like, I can't even lie though, like St. Louis put like a lot of people on like how they rap down there. And yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And then there's a lot of the drill movement.
I feel that. How would you describe your childhood coming up?
Like I said, I had both sides, you know, had the burbs and then I had the trenches, you feel what I'm saying? Baby, but I could say kind of baby, but I always had the good and the bad. But it's like, I seen a lot, you feel what I'm saying, and did a lot that like no child should like for real go through. Like, I can't say it was all bad, but you know, I had some good, you feel what I'm saying?
For sure. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
To be honest, I say like around when my brother died, like 13, yeah, 13.
How traumatic was it losing your mother at a young age?
Like, I just recently lost her, you feel what I'm saying? I didn't know what to do. Like, she really the real reasons, like, I'm doing this now, you feel what I'm saying? If it weren't for her and the experiences I had with her, like, I probably wouldn't even be here, you feel what I'm saying?
When and what motivated you to convert to Islam?
Just curiosity, you feel what I'm saying? And like, I was just seeing how like the vibe was in the movement, you feel what I'm saying? I just did my research. There's a lot of going on.
That's real. What would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned growing up?
Never take nothing for granted. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, never take nothing for granted.
What would you say is the biggest obstacle you've overcome so far in your life?
Not really caring about like, just stop caring, you feel what I'm saying? Like about people's opinions, you feel what I'm saying? Cause everybody gonna have some type, you can be anything and everything, you know, to everybody else, you feel what I'm saying? You just gotta keep rolling.
So how and when did you start making music?
Right around the same time my brother died, I started making music. But I kind of got serious like this year, 2020, today, right now.
That's real. What motivated you to start?
Just seeing my mama struggling, you feel what I'm saying? I just felt like talent was a way to, you know, get up out the trenches, you feel what I'm saying? Right now. And my son, that's for a fact too. Like, without him, I wouldn't even be here doing this. I'm here, you know what I'm saying?
Real skill. So who would you list as some of your musical influences?
Boy. I ain't gonna let cap. My management right here, Esco, and No Cap. Like, No Cap, Rollo Rodriguez, and I'll say Action Pack, AP.
So when did you decide to take music seriously full time?
Yeah, this year. Right, this year, I guess, like, right around my mama died, like, it was time to stop playing, like, do this for real.
Nah, for real. How did you get your rap name?
Actually, like, from one of the OGs on Backstreet, like, this cleaning company. Like, at first, I was gonna go by Lil Biggie, but, like, my TT wasn't really rocking with it, you know what I'm saying? At first, it was gonna be, like, 49 Tiny or something like that, or like just some, you know, deal in my area, but I was just like, nah, I kind of like Tiny, you feel what I'm saying? So then, like, one of my other hoods in the Vilts, 1328, I kind of just took that along with it. So just Tiny1328.
Straight up. What is the message in your music? What do you want listeners to take from your music?
To be honest, I don't know. I just want them to hear my story, you feel what I'm saying? Like, to feel my struggle, just feel the pain, you feel what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
Right.
Do you feel you face criticism for making pain music?
Yeah, all the time, you feel what I'm saying? He really got on me, you feel what I'm saying? Just like, bro, right, just that's the only thing, that's all I know, you feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people be wondering, like, why I don't make turn songs. Like, that's why I had made, like, Goofy Activity. Like, you feel, that's the only turn song I, like, ever really made, you feel what I'm saying? Just rapping about nothing. Like, when I rap about pain, like, this me, you understand me? Like, this me.
Straight up. How did you meet Fredo Bang?
I was at the airport, matter of fact, and he was, like, walking. Like, but it was just like, I'd be like, people be looking like somebody all the time, and like, I bumped into him, and you know, I was like, nah, I think that's Fredo. And my BM like, matter of fact, hey, go get a pic with him. So then that's how it happened. Then we got to talking after that.
That's word. What's some of the words of advice he gave you?
Man, just keep going, you feel what I'm saying? But that was about it, for real, just kept it moving.
That's hard though. How would you describe your current thoughts on the rap game?
You feel, it's all changed, you feel what I'm saying? That's everybody trying to be everybody, you feel what I'm saying? Like, people just, I don't know, it's just, people just not different, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to try like a lot of things, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody trying to be everybody, you feel what I'm saying?
What would you say is the biggest risk you took that paid off?
Quitting my job, like quitting full time. Like, it's how I feel like, man, like music gotta be your all. What you say, like, I'm ready to go broke and homeless for my dreams. Like I said, like, I'm finna start working for another man, be a full-time rapper.
What would you say is the biggest sacrifice you had to make for your career?
I'd say nothing right now. I mean, the money is cool, you feel what I'm saying? Just, I'm gonna get it back anyway, you feel what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off all in the end.
Straight up. How would you describe the music scene back at home in East St. Louis?
It's a lot of talent, you feel what I'm saying? But like, I like to hear like people like rap about something else. Like, it's just so much drill music, you feel what I'm saying? It's like really nothing new, to be honest, but I know it's like a couple people, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's actually like good, you feel what I'm saying?
Straight up. Would you say the artists are supportive of one another?
Somewhat, not really, you feel what I'm saying? It's like everybody be worried about the next man, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like everybody, they want what you got or something, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just really not enough support, you feel what I'm saying? If everybody support one another, then everybody can really go to the top.
Nah, for real. Why do you think people overlook the talent coming out of East St. Louis?
I don't know. Just people, like, I really don't know.
Let's talk about your new project, In Due Time.
In due time, it's just, to be honest, it's just like, that's it, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's my time now, it's in due time, you feel what I'm saying? And then it's like one of my like serious first projects, mixtape, EP, whatever somebody want to call it, you feel what I'm saying? It is me, I'm done playing, you feel what I'm saying? I'm out here.
For real. Talk about the loose screw visual.
The little school visual, like that's one of the realest I wrote, you feel what I'm saying? That's actually like really talking about it, you feel what I'm saying?
No,
I ended up shooting with Tori, about try to show people like how I really kind of live, you feel what I'm saying, back then.
Any features on the project?
I got one, you feel what I'm saying, local, but I kind of actually wanted somebody else, but it's just, they didn't get to me in time.
Straight up. How about producers? How did you go about selecting producers?
Yeah, this guy named Big Lou, he a little bit of everything. I ran across him through Esco, you feel what I'm saying? And then ever since then, I like how he was kind of producing, I like how he produced a couple of my songs, and then we just took it from there.
Straight up. What would you say is your personal favorite song from the project?
I'd say the Kobe Crawford punchlines. I think that's like my favorite because it's something different, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Talk to us about your grind as an independent artist.
It's more hard, you feel what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's the money. Like a lot of money gotta come behind it, being it as an independent artist, you feel what I'm saying? It's more hard being an independent artist.
What would you say is the biggest challenge that comes along with being an independent artist?
I'd say staying the same. If that kind of makes sense. Right.
Would you ever consider signing to a major label situation?
Not right now, but at the same time, I'm willing to really sign to anybody as long as the paper right, you feel what I'm saying? I got a few labels and a lot of other ones in mind that I wouldn't mind getting signed to.
Straight up. So what else are you working on right now?
Nothing much. I'm just gonna keep my EP out right now. Just let it, just let it ride. I ain't really get a chance to promote it for real, but I'm just gonna let it ride to see how it take off.
Straight up.
Right, keep dropping singles.
Any last words and shout outs?
No sir. But hold on, run it back one time. Like when you say shout outs, like what you mean?
Any last words and shout outs, meaning like anything else you want to say or shout out to my folks, you know what I'm saying? Anything else that you last words and shout outs.
Hey man, hold up. Who are my last shout outs, man? Alright. Let's run it. Or we can run it back.
All right. Any last words and shout outs?
Man, shout out to the people back home, man. Shout out No Cap, Rollo, everybody else. Slime.
Appreciate having you today, gang.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
He was only 12 years old, he ain't know where to go. Kicked out the school safe, fuck them pussy, I try to set some dough, yeah. No, none of fighters, none of robbers, Uncle Todd on ropes.